Our first priority is the safety and security of Minnesotans. That's the #1 thing that we do when we come into this building. And I think we all know, and I often say, everything we do in this building has a real person behind it. And today that becomes more apparent than ever. It is the law of the land.
All right.
We are taking bold action to stem the epidemic of distracted driving. Today, we are saving lives. We are making our roads safer. Thanks to all that made today happen.
This law is needed for the people we can still save. This law is about the doors that won't be knocked on by state troopers only to inform a family that their loved one isn't coming home. Make no mistake about it, this law will save lives. Thank you to the victims. We cannot and we will not forget what you have gone through and what you continue to go through, because it's not over for you. Your stories are alive in me and continue to stir the emotion that makes the work of traffic safety so important for all of us in Minnesota.
I listened to these stories in the Transportation Committee, and 4 years ago I would not have supported this bill. And today I stand here as the chief author. And it's because of those people coming into the Transportation Committee and telling their story that was heartrending. And I'm sitting there thinking, you know, Newman, you're in a position, you can do something about this. And so today, this bill is for my children and for yours.
And I would like to urge not only those who are listening to this event, but also even the little kids who are even not driving. Let those adults teach their kids what can happen.
You heard VJ, 12 years of making this happen, 12 years of building the coalition, 12 years of watching the deaths continue to grow. But we've reached that point where we said, enough.
As much as you can, tell your children to put down the phone. And children, tell your parents to put down the phone. This is a service that I am conveying to you that you must do to make sure that this scourge is minimized. It isn't going to solve every distracted driving problem, but it's going to solve the biggest one that we right now know how to solve.
Today, the story begins about educating motorists on what they can do, what they can't do to comply with the law in the interest of safety. And as the leader of an agency that does a lot of enforcement, I'm here to say we do a lot of education too. And our goal would be to write fewer tickets and more education than more tickets and less education. So that's our absolute commitment. And you will see that between now and August 1st and beyond, because that's the way that we're going to prevent these photographs from happening, in my mind, is through the behavior change with education coupled with enforcement to make sure Minnesotans know we're serious about this.